I'm Ronald and I'm a relationship and family therapist. This is my reaction to the latest TikTok trend, when your card declines. Let's check it out. It kind of makes me feel bad as a therapist. I don't want my clients going through that. But I also know what it's like for therapists working in the field. More on that later. Trauma occurs in the absence of an empathetic witness. Part of what is happening for these TikTok creators sharing their trauma on the platform is that they are looking for that empathetic witness in order to find healing. Firstly, for their primary trauma, which is what brought them to therapy in the first place. And then their secondary trauma, which is being abandoned at a time of need because they weren't able to afford therapy. Is it a good or bad trend? These creators are having their cup filled to the top with nowhere else to empty it except online. And it's a double-edged sword. It's positive because people can find comfort in others who have had similar experiences to them. But my concern is that it can be re-traumatizing for the creator and also the viewers watching these videos. And at a time where they may not be getting support, this can make the trauma even worse because they can feel really alone and feel like they're really not making too much progress with their trauma. But they're also pointing out a larger societal issue, which is the affordability of mental health services. Typically, the more affordable options for therapy come from the community mental health services. But the issue is they often have long wait times and the clinicians are often overworked and underpaid. Whereas if you seek a therapist from private practice, it's more expensive, and so you may not be able to afford it over the long term, leaving clients without support and having to stop treatment. Hence the TikTok trend, when my card declines. And then private health insurance often caps the number of sessions you're able to utilize within a year. So we would often see clients who would use up their quota for the year. Then they would turn to private practice therapists to wait for their quota to be restored for the year. But this creates a disruption in their treatment. And in some cases, it can slow down progress and do more damage than good. So these videos aren't just about personal trauma, but they're about a wider societal issue.